What the fuck is that sound? It was the mic. Is it still doing that fucking sound? Still doing that annoying ass sound on the mic. Chat, let me know if the mic's still being a cunt. Let me know if the mic's still acting up. Yeah, it is. Just trying to sort out this mic. Oh, bro, allow it. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do here. Okay, let me try now. Let me try again. Still there, that fuzz is still there, isn't it? Bro, it's that fuzz. How do I get rid of it? It's gone a little bit. It's really unwatchable though, isn't it, with this? Still there, that fuzz is still there, isn't it? Right. Please. Please work. Please work. Oh, morning everyone. How we all doing? Please fucking work. Please work. This mic needs to really work, chat, or we're low-key fucked. We're low-key fucked. Yeah, this has to work. Please work. Alright, as. Boom! Alright, morning everyone. How we doing? Let me know if that fucking fuzz comes back. Just put F in all caps. F in all caps, just caps. Alright, morning VGOT, morning Ben, John, what you saying? Tafara, Ewan. Oh, you man, were your notifications on? Trap, Kendo, VGOT. What do you think of EU buys? Yeah, EU buys look decent, Jason. Bit fuzzy, gone 3 min on EU looking decent. Yeah, I don't really use the 3 min, I'm not even going to pull it. Are you sitting on the mic? Morning, Euro buyers, another day notification I didn't receive it. That's bullshit, man. GJ, anyone? What are you looking at on GJ, bro? Surgical, morning. Fuzz is back. Yeah, John got a notey. Morning, Jed. How you doing? Morning, happy Friday, Ron. How you doing, bro? What's everyone doing today? Morning, Anderson. Morning, Kudlati. Is that a Polish? I think. Morning, Daniel. Morning, James. Maybe some headphones. I think it's sweet now, isn't it? I think it's fixed. I'm pretty sure it's fixed. to win the Premier League. I hope it's fixed. Everyone doing today? Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Yeah, morning. Yeah, I do. Oh, you got the notey. Yeah, I do. I just refreshed my page and the stream popped up. Yeah, that's annoying, bro. GU approaching the entry line with EU. No confirmation on no confirmation with GU though. Yeah, GU's not at all had that confirmation. The main thing you want to look at though is DXY. This is going to be the main your main entry point. We obviously did have a change of character, so it depends. It depends what your entry confirmations are, but we have had a change of character there. It looks like EU's still coming down a bit, so potentially going to be filling this order block. If we just mark this out real quick. The momentum's not too bad. It's just not too bad at all. Yeah, you just want the DXY to start moving. The reason why this short looks a bit janky, just based on what the confirmations we've had, but just based on the higher time frame, what I wanted to see on the dollar, that's basically exactly what we've seen now. So yeah, you remember yesterday we had this range. A lot of people was trying to sell early in the London session here, and we said no, just wait till we get into that premium. We get into our internal liquidity, which is our order block. So then we should now move down to our external low. So that should be the move. So now we are at a decent premium point. So there's nothing wrong with just having a sell bias now. And just waiting for your confirmations. Obviously, if you wanted proper confirmation that we're going to get sells, you'd really want a break of this low here. But obviously, this is our Asia low. So that's what we're actually trading down to. So you can see the way we trade, we do catch the absolute top of the market. But yeah, you'd want to really see this move down. If you are looking at sells, this is definitely at the level to be at. I mean, we've had a change of character as well, which is pretty important. Going obviously onto the daily, onto EU as well. It's the exact same thing as we really wanted yesterday. We said, I mean, yesterday to be fair, I actually marked out this order block, saying I want this order block to be hit. But essentially was in the premium. So people was trying to buy there. We said, no, it's a bit early. Wait till we get into the discount. Wait till we tap our internal liquidity, and then we can trade through to external. Nice and calmly. But yeah, that imbalance now has been filled, even though we haven't tapped into that order block. So yeah, again, we could go up now. Would be nicer if we had a little sweep lower, tapped us into that, and then went along. But yeah, there's no real way of knowing. Fucking hell, there's no real way of knowing if that's going to happen. Morning, Jay, what you saying? GU approaching, EU buys anyone? Morning, MH, what you saying? EU buys for me, what's happening, Ryan? Morning, Trap, EU sells. It's all good now, all sorted, good now, sweet. No hissing, sounds good, Matt's better, sweet. It's louder than ever, let's go. Yeah, I think it's been pretty much fixed now anyway. I've sorted that mic out. Lou, can you check my trade entry I've sent into chart check? Yeah, no worries. What pair was it on, Mark? What pair was it on, Mark? Oh, I look at you, Mark. John. Yeah, I'll have a look, bro. I might be getting tapped in EU in a sec. Yeah, let me know, chat. Who's getting in? EU to Friday low, then go higher. I'm in EU. Morning, everyone. I'm looking for 4 hours CRT on GJ. What you saying, Jay? How you doing, bro? Higher time frame. I got the YouTube noti. Oh, fair play. I got noties. ALG. Morning. Morning. H2. Firefox. Jesse. Morning, everyone. Matthew. Morning. Morning from Malta, bro. Morning from Malta, bro. Big up to Malta. I'm assuming you've gone on holiday there. You're not living there, but let me know if you might live there. This was the imbalance we initially had. Yeah, we'll see if we don't actually want to come down to that order block. Same with DXY. Would be nicer if we didn't, because then we get the nice close. But yeah, chat, a lot of people telling me they're getting in on EU. So I don't exactly know where you're getting in. I'm not getting in on this, but I'm assuming you man are. So let me know where you got in. I'll have a look at John's because he sent it to chart check. Anyone else who sent it to chart check, let me know. We've got these equal highs, obviously, which should be tapped. The Asia high being there. RR slightly low. It is slightly low. Yeah, obviously the only way, I wouldn't really recommend having a stop loss of here to get better RR. I would just lower your entry down here. If you want a 4-to-1, if 2-to-1's not good enough for you and you want a 4-to-1, then I'd lower my entry. You don't want to up your TP or up your stop loss. It's gonna fuck you. It's gonna fuck you over. But yeah, let me know, man. Let me know where people got in. I got in at the weekly True Open. Let me turn that on. Oh. Alright, the weekly True Open right there. Lovely. Fucking hell. VGOC, I think, has got the best entry. And I mean, I say I think because you literally couldn't have had a better one. Fucking hell, that is a lovely entry. Yeah, Lou, that's my entry. Or top of 5 minute order block. Fair play, bro. My entry was a 3-min IFEG. Alright, yeah, basically is in line with the order block. Yeah, VGOC's entry is the best. So we're going to have to give VGOC his flowers for that. That was a good spot at the weekly True Open. So if you don't know how the weekly True Open is, it's the same as the daily True Open, obviously just for the higher time frame, being the weekly. So you know when the day starts, we say all the best sells are going to come from above the daily True Open, and all the best buys are going to come from above. So that is true for that current day. But if we're looking at the current week overall, the same thing applies, but for the weekly True Open. So the best sells are going to come above. If you look at the best sells this week, look at all the best sells this week. I'll point them out, every single one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. All of them you can see were above the daily True Open. And then look at the best buyers. There weren't really many good buys, to be honest, this week so far, as we predicted. But there's only really one, and it came from below. So yeah, big dub there, man. Big, nice entry, that is. That is a banging entry. It's a beautiful entry. Let's hope this bitch runs. We get some nice profits for the people in the chat on a Friday. Even though I'm watching this from the sidelines, still hope we play out. Full port Friday. Fair play, Catalow Val. Fair play, lad. What are you full porting, though? That is the question. VGOC been calling weekly True Open all morning, to be fair. Nice. As long as you're entering in OTS, it's good. The people that were looking at JPY pairs, let me know what JPY trade you're looking at. I see some people say like 4-hour CRT on GJ. We want to let that play out for sure before we do anything. I do kind of like the level though, if we're looking in terms of internal, external. You know where you are. But I want to put some music on because it's Friday, but I don't want to get copyrighted. There's only 83 man in here. Let's get some more man in here, chat. Everyone get... How can we get some more man in here? I know it's Friday and not a lot of people trade, but fucking hell, 80 man. 80 man. We really got about 100 of our viewers putting their feet up, boys. It's not on really, is it? It's not on. We do normally have about 140, 150, which is bare good. That averages up from like 80 we used to get, and now it's up bare quick. But Fridays, I've still noticed, Fridays people are slacking in the markets. So if you're here, not going to lie, there's probably like 50% of my viewers that aren't watching right now. And you've got to be better than 95% of my viewers if you want to become profitable. So you're already better than 50% of them. So that's pretty easy. Pretty easy little dub. I'm waiting for the 4 hour to form on GJ. Yeah, let's have a look at the GJ. Obviously, we are within this order block, looking at the current range as well. The range is a little bit of an awkward one, if I'm being honest with you. But I would consider this to be the range from here to here. Obviously, we did complete that CRT internally, which got us to our objective. Our objective, obviously, was going to be this high here. Then we had a very quick sell-off. And now we've tapped into this order block again. And it's looking like we might have CRT not amongst that load, on that low. Still early in the session though, boys. We've still got over an hour and a bit left until the kill zone, till the end of this candle. But yeah, if we can get any type of 4 hour close, that'll be lovely. I'm actually going to delete this off just real quick, just because it's basically just the Asia low. So I'm just going to leave it quickly. Yeah, we're just accumulating right now. Kind of a bit of a weird one. You'd really want to be going off of this order block here. Really want to go off this order block here. I don't wanna grow wings. Yeah, I mean the range is fucking huge, so you're gonna be looking to catch like 100 odd pips. If you're trading it to the age of high, I would potentially just aim for, because this is even 10 pips, and it looks like I've got like a stupid like 2 pip stop. The range is pretty crazy. You could aim for the daily true open 50 pips. I wouldn't aim for the Asia high, or even the weekly true open. Fuck me, the Asia high is even higher. Fucking hell. But yeah, I'll be honest, chat. It does look nice. It does look nice. The only thing I don't really like is just how much we've been retracing. I mean, I know the law of effort is there. If you really look at what's happened, if you get rid of everything, obviously we've got the sweep there. We've got the change of character. We've got the, obviously, sprint. And then the recovery. Slow down. Going to tap in. And then we're going to get that next phase of sprint, which breaks the high again, is all we really are. All we're really after. DXMA moving a bit sluggish. Let's have a look. A bit of liquidity on EU in front of that order block. Yeah, we're heading up again now to that order block. So let's see if we do tap in. Let's see if we do tap in, chat. GU's pushing down. Let's see if we do. I'm actually going to fucking get rid of that because there's no need to have the whole order block, is there? I tend to draw my order blocks now as just lines. I feel it's a lot neater, and it shows your order flow a lot more, in my opinion, because we can see, like, once we tap into this, I'm not going to waffle because it's kind of a autistic point. I'm in sales now on EU, reckon we go lower then head higher. Fair play. I swear down, trap. You just fucking don't listen at all, do you? Not like that, but I mean, like, you have your own bias completely, which I do respect that. You do need your own bias. Would you like to try green tea mochi? I can think of a million things I would ask from this world, and not one of them would involve the words green, the words tea, or the words mochi. And certainly not all three of them together. Haste from my For You page now. Make haste from my For You page now. Law of effort seems to be playing out on EU. Yeah, man. Even now, we still haven't broken that high, so technically this is still part of the retracement down. Remember, guys, not trade. Yeah, exactly, Kendo. Exactly percent. Don't let exactly percent. 100%. Don't let FOMO control you guys. Trading equals 20% strategy, 80% discipline. Very true, boys. With my strategy, if you're trading my strategy, our strategy works. You've seen it time and time again. You've been watching me for long enough now to know that the strategy works. That entries come and the winners come. I think everyone knows that now. And we can hopefully start seeing how it's down to discipline. Like, you man can see the strategy works. There's no two ways about it. Most people can't even get over that. Most people have got to prove their strategy actually works. But you man know ours works. You've seen it time and time again now. And you see, I normally get an entry near enough every day. Not an entry that I take, but like an entry that forms in the market. So it's all about discipline. Because I've only had 2 trades this week, boys. 2 trades this week. And up 5%. We're in the same trade, little man. Who's little man, Tommy? You're the little man. Are you in a trade? Why should EU go up? Mainly based on the ALG, bro. Also based on the daily time frame, the objectives it needs to hit. To be fair, I do think, looking at this chart here, EU could come lower to this order block or this order block. But looking at DXY itself, there's nothing else higher than this order block to tap into. So the only thing we may be wanting to take, if we do go higher, would be this prior day high, to just take it and then go like that. But I don't really think, I see a lot of people, I see TJR like, oh, this is going to be the start of a higher time frame revert. Mate, who's been seeing them TJR trades recently? Like, fucking hell. Guy actually can't trade for shit. Guy can't trade for shit, but he's for the bare good at business, innit? So we can't really hate on TJR. Like, big up TJR and that, but fuck me, mate. You need to get your trading hat on. You've been doing your fucking clothing brand business for too long, lad. You've lost your skills. You've lost your techs. Like, man's been flexing the whole time that TJ been on a madness. Yeah, like, bruv. Trust, he's been flexing that he made 400 bags the other day off of fucking FOMC. Like, I know he did call the price action perfectly, and he is trading on a personal account. So to be fair, there's nothing wrong with doing that. But it's like the way you trade, bro. It's like really, lad. I mean, the thing is with TJR is there's no downside to him. He doesn't have any downside. So it's like I've said it before, but it's like when people watch stake. It's like when people bet on stake. There's no downside. When you got a stake deal, you can't lose. If you lose, it's their money. Exactly another concept I would liken it to. FIFA pack openings. When Bateson's sitting there opening pack after pack, there's no downside because if he blows through all them FIFA points, he hasn't bought them FIFA points. It's been given to him. So he only sees the upside. Same with stake gambling. Same with FIFA pack opening. Same with when people are trading on their own brokers or on that brokers they're heavily affiliated with. There's no downside. It's their own money. Why shouldn't the DXY go up since it had a sweep? What did it sweep, bro? Tony. What did it sweep, bro? He said he wasn't trading FOMC, then posted a trade recap on how he made 400k on FOMC. Oh yeah, I did hear a rumour that apparently he said he wasn't going to trade it. Didn't know if that was true though. He's a scammer. You in this, bro? I'm not in this, bro. No, I'm not in this. The only thing I'm really waiting for is JPYs. This one does look very, very nice. I'll be real. The weird thing is that we had JP1 who's at 447. I'm actually curious. Here. Any significance, or is that just when it started? Number 4, there's no symbolic, no inherent cultural symbolic reference in Japan. So why the fuck did you post your Bank of Japan thing at 447? I'm assuming that is the equivalent of 8. No, it can't be. They're more than 4 hours ahead of us. I mean, yeah. What is the time right now in Japan? It is 5 o'clock in Tokyo, so that means that news would have came out basically 4 hours ago. So that news came out, yeah, 1 o'clock. It makes sense, or 1:45. What the fuck? Why not just do it? Not even like 13 minutes to what? Why? And this is what I've been saying, chat, for a minute now. The Japanese get away with a hell of a lot. I've been saying this. Big them up, but they do get away with a lot. Just being tapped into EU. Fair play, John. Yeah, John's entry's there. We've got VGOG who's in at like there. Some people's probably in at the imbalance. And you got me who's just watching from the sidelines. But yeah, regardless, chat. We'll see how we do. Let's just put the old entry back, whatever VGOG's one was. Yeah, regardless, we'll see, boys. Let's wait for the DXY. Right, the DXY's tapped in. So now, there's only one way we can go, really. And if it's up, then you lot are fucked. Didn't it sweep the daily? No, we haven't swept the daily yet, bro. We're still trading within the daily range, I believe, on the DXY. Still trading within the daily range. So, prior day range, we got the high. And we got the low. So, yeah, we're still trading within that. We're obviously within the premium of the prior day, so obviously sells are optimal. We're also in the premium of the current daily range, so again, sells are optimal. We're also in a downtrend, so sells are optimal. And we're also at an internal bit of liquidity in a downtrend, so again, sells are optimal. So a lot of things telling us the DXY should come down right now. I do think you lot have got a higher probability of it coming down and you getting a nice dub on EU or GU. Only thing that concerns me is how close we are to this high. The only thing that concerns me. It's in grabbable distance. Grabbable distance, bruv. It's like being at the club with your ting and Leonardo DiCaprio is like 5 feet away. Like it's grabbable distance. Like he could take your ting at any time. DXY can take your trade off the map at any time, just like Leo could take your tart. So that's a little warning. But as long as we don't take that prior day high, I really don't see any other reason to come higher other than literally like a few pips to come up. So yeah, we'll see. See how we play. Rich, check the old 4-hour swing on DXY. Yeah, You don't want to be looking at the 4 hour time frame on this. It's too much on my chart. This is, if you're looking at this to define your range, if you're going here to here, then looking on the 4 hour, you're not going to make it, boys. Or you are, well, you will make it, but it's too much on your chart. You got to think, right, at the end of the day, market can only go two ways. It can go up or down. So you want to make it very, very simple. You want to see what there is and then make a prediction. It's not like a 1 in 10 prediction where you've got to call like this order block here. We're not going to trade directly off of a daily level. Like, we're not going to sell directly off this order block anyway. So all we're trying to do is get the direction. And it's not 1 in 10. It's not like, oh, you need to get this specific order block here or this imbalance here or it's going to break this high. No, there's no need. You just need a general direction. And the easiest way to do that is to minimize it. And then we cancel all the noise out. Even if you want to do this is what I do. Hide all. And now we see the range. You see we got a range high, range low, and it's a bearish range because we recently broke a low. We've got an internal order block there, and we've got internal imbalance there. So the imbalance has been filled, the order block's been tapped into, so there's nothing really else to do now other than move to the downside. The only other thing we would be wanting to take would be this. But overall, our main buyers, we don't even care about all that. Our main bias right now would be bullish, just based on that. Because it's easy. When you break it down like this, and it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. It's 4 candles, guys. It's really easy. It's really, really easy to sort of have a bias. And bear in mind, chat, if you're lucky enough, your bias should be right. Like, you got to think, say we have bearish bias here. If we're lucky, we're right anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's 50-50. So it's really not about reinventing the wheel and calling it spot on to the T. We just want to be 55% sure or 60% sure we're going to be bearish. Do you know what I mean? And if you ever gets into the region where you're like 70-75% sure that an index is going to go a certain way, then okay, yeah, that EU is cooked. If you're ever 70% sure, that's when you want to just fucking go all in. Yeah, that's absolutely donezoed. Looks like we're going for that prior day high. And that order block. Oh shit. Hang on. GU shorts, we saying. Nah, bro. Again, I'd still be wanting to see EU and GU move in the same direction. It's just going for the prior day higher right now. Yeah, you're probably going to take this daily high now. See this one though, man. I am gonna grow wings. That is such a good song, bruv. I would actually go to what are they called? That band Radiohead. I would actually go to a Radiohead what do you call it? Concert. I would actually double go. Actually, would I? I don't know. Concerts are kind of scrubby, innit? They're proper scrubby. So I don't know if I would actually go, but I like Radiohead. Let's just leave it at that. Radiohead is certified. Certified. We need more bands like Radiohead. Anyone in here that can play the guitar alright on vocals, start a band with your boys, mate. We need more. We need more bands. Alright, leave the trading to me. If one of you man starts a band and you're actually good, I will personally trade your accounts for you so you can focus on the band. Radiohead is sick, yeah, trust. Let me read some comments. I think I missed some. He rug pulled his prop firm. Yeah, I mean, he probably made about for like 3-4 mil off the prop firm anyway. Probably had to pay most of it in taxes, but still. I completely forgot that happened. Completely forgot he even did that. Is it completely gone now? Is it just not a thing now? Is it like done? Is it just finished? Like, is it still a thing? Like, can you still get an account? Bro, the guy that built this account, the guy that built this also built. Hang on. Hang on. I've seen this exact layout like way too many times. This prop firm, bro, I've noticed this, boys. Like, there's someone going about, like, cutting off people and making prop firms on their names, basically. Bro, come on, man. Come on. Really? Really? Is that a fucking joke, bro? Is that actually a joke? Is that actually a fucking joke now? Oh, you're having a fucking laugh, aren't you? You're actually having a laugh on that. Is this just a big joke to you, GBPJPY? Is my trading career just a big fuck off joke to you, yeah? Sweet. Um, he makes more money than all of us, so we can't really hate. Yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing. But at the same time, boys, I mean, that also doesn't mean shit. Like, money doesn't make if the man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't give. Someone's got more money than me, bro. I don't really give a shit. I'll be honest, because I know they, like, certain people. I'm not saying this to TJR. Like, this is unrelated to TJR now, but just because they got money, boys, don't mean they're better than you, bro. Does not mean they're better. And people load at different times. Like, some people take longer to load, and the longer you take to load, normally like the better your result is gonna be. So like, I'll bump into people, and if they've got more money than me, bro, I won't care because I know I'm just loading. Like, I am so much better than them in every capacity, but I'm just loading because what I'm doing is good. Like, you get some people, like, you get like a Gunter, for example, right? Again, unrelated sort of to what we're talking about. I don't know if he's got more money than me. Fuck knows. But he would like, he's got loads of dough or whatever. He's got all these cars or whatever. He's smashing it. But the thing is, he hasn't got a skill. He's selling prop firm passing and he's selling like a broker account in these signal groups and all that. Again, respect to him. He's making his money. I don't give a fuck about that. He can make his money. But all I'm saying is, we or me in here, I actually have a fucking skill. I'm not talking about you, man. I'm talking about me for a sec because you, man, are basically me anyway. Like, I've actually got a fucking skill. I have a skill that no one can take away from me. So as much as people might have money from these quick things, I have probably the best skill on the planet to have. And that is going to make me an insane amount of money. And it is the most scalable skill on the planet because it's infinitely scalable. And it's just numbers on a screen. There's no logistics. So it is infinitely scalable. Infinitely scalable. And it's a skill that's never going to leave us. It's a skill where I could be on an island, I can still trade it. And you actually have value, like innate value as a man, because you can do. It's like being a fighter, or like being a musician, or a doctor. If you're a trader, you have a skill. You have a skill. You're not just one of these guys that fucking sells a product or has a group or whatever it may be. You've actually got a fucking skill. So you're gonna take longer to load because the skill you're getting is way better. You got to think of even Keir Starmer. I bet when Keir Starmer was our age, he didn't have a pot to... Well, he probably did, to be fair. He's rich, isn't he? But he probably didn't have a pot to piss in. Now, like, Keir Starmer was probably walking around, right, getting bitched when he was, like, 23, 24. Just getting bitched. But now he's the fucking Prime Minister and no one can't bitch him. No one in the country can bitch him. No one can tell him what to do. So, don't worry, man. If you see people doing better than you, just realise it takes time to load. Any good prop firms apart from ACG or FTMO? Nah, bro, stick to them two, man. Stick to them two. We'll talk once you've got them two maxed out. But yeah, don't go away from them, man. ACG or FTMO. ACG, the best prop firm in the UK, and FTMO are the most reliable in the world at payouts. So I wouldn't look past those two. His dad was a humble toolmaker, yeah. But you know what I mean, though? Some people take longer to load. Like, I will never care if anyone I see doing better than me, because I know, bro, what I'm loading is different level. Because the community I'm loading is people that can actually trade, bro. People that can actually trade. Like, I've got 115 man in here. My goal is going to be, for 6 months, like early next year, when I'm trading early next year, I've got 115 of you, man, that are all funded. You're all 6-figure funded. You're all making dough. And then I've got a community full of people that are actually G's, like actually full-on G's that I have helped make into a G. Like, this comes different, and you man already know I'm going to be Prime Minister one day, so don't even watch that, so people can't really even chat to me on that level. But, yeah, man. Yeah, man, don't get disheartened when you see people like TJ or other people with dough. Just realise what you're loading is actually worth it. What you're loaded is actually worth it. People load quicker. Like, think about who's got the most dough. Who remembers back in school days, bro, when I was like 18 and people was pulling up in Mercs, pulling up with Gucci bags, Moncler coats, thinking, bro, I've never spent 8 bills on a bit of clothing in my life. Donny's got an 8 bill coat to school. He's got a fucking car. He's got all this. Because they're shotting or doing fraud. That's why. They load quicker because the things they're loading falls quicker. Shotting and trapping is the two shittest ways to make money. Which is why it's so quick to make money and why the devil don't mind you doing it. We've chosen the righteous path. Sorry, can I make you a question? Yeah, bro. Let me quickly read these comments. No, it was tentative, official. I'm going to speed through these quickly. Pretty random. Didn't sweep the daily. Rich, check the old 4-hour swing. Just up to the just tuned in. DXY trade like Leo can take your tart. No, I mean you just looked at one DXY. I'm gonna skip past all these comments. What would you be your reason for GU longs? I'm assuming I've already answered that. GU shorts. Radiohead is sick. Done. That's the thing. He's so profitable from other things. It's hard to determine his profitability or not. He's not profitable. He's not profitable right now. I'll tell you for a fact he's not. And again, chat, by the way, let me just tell, profitability isn't like a been and done. You got to stay profitable. There's no way he stays profitable. And like, I'm not saying he probably was profitable at one point. He probably was. But you got to be a certain degree of locked in as a trader. And I'm not saying you can't go on holiday, you can't party, you can't get drunk, you can't get lit. You can do all them things. But your life to a certain degree has to be locked in around trading. And you can just tell it's not right now anyway. Like, there's no need for him to be profitable. It's probably not even any point to it now. Because he gets like 3 accounts, so there's not even that much point to it. But you can tell when someone's locked in or not. Like, chat, you got to think, me and Mace had, when we had that office in Canary Wharf for about a year, we was walking past the best traders every day. Like, the best traders. And when I'm saying the best I mean the actual best traders. People that are getting paid, and they're not even risking their own money. They're getting paid 500 bags a year to just trade. 500 bags a year to trade. Not even on commission, bro. That's not even counting their commission. All them, man. And let me tell you, they're locked the fuck in. So I don't want to hear, oh yeah, but once you got that much money, you don't need to be locked. Trust me, if you're a trader, especially at the higher levels, like he made 500 bags on one trade, which insinuates he's risking 100 bags on a trade. If you're risking 100 bags on a trade, and that is either your money or money you're accountable for, e.g. the company you're working for, you are locked the fuck in no matter who you are. I tell you that for a fact. And he's just not, so you can tell he's not actually profitable right now. But yeah, man, I mean, it's his life, innit? To be fair, if I was him, would I be wasting time, like, bothering to trade, like, 2-to-1s and that, when I get 3 millions of pounds to trade with? Or would I just be trading news? I don't know. I'd like to think I might be a bit more disciplined, but who knows, bro? It's his life. I'm sure he's fucking enjoying it. But just don't watch him and think, yeah, that's how trading's done because TJR's doing it. He's a different kettle of fish. He's in a different position. He's barely trading at this point. Can you give me your bias breakdown of GU so I can compare to mine? Yeah, no worries, bro. I'll do that in just a sec, bro. All those prop firms are a plug-in. Yeah, trust me. My GU been teasing my SL for about 20 minutes now. Don't love your job, job your love. That was a good little reference there from MH. GU been teasing your stop loss. Fucking hell. Don't actually, to be fair, no, you're still in. They just trade. It looks like we're starting to trade below this weekly true open now, which is exactly what we want after filling that imbalance. Still got this external low to target. Would have been nice to have the CRT up there, but is what it is. To be fair, we actually do have CRT. I did not even notice that. All right, this GJ this GJ just got a whole lot creamier. This GJ just got a whole lot creamier. It actually didn't realise we had that CRT as well, of that Friday candle. So that was obviously the reason for that violent rally. Violent rally taking the Friday high and also tapping into the imbalance with that sharp rejection over Asia session. So yeah, we just want any reason to just follow that market down. So that means GJ buyers, EJ buyers, UJ buyers. I mean, ideally not UJ because UJ is quite strong right now as well. But yeah. Damn, you definitely going for that Friday low. Don't face your fears, fear your face. Honestly, I'm hesitant to watch any trader whose lifestyle content is more popular than his actual trading content. Yeah, man, that's why we tried to bring you trading content just like that. Don't crack your fingers. Why is that? I just did it as soon as it made me want to do it. His dad was a humble to me. Trump bitched him, mind. I love the dad tap on his back. Yeah, the little guards. It's cringe watching them. I can barely watch them, man. It's really, really cringe. It is genuinely really cringe. Not in like a way that either of them say anything bad, but it's just like, it's difficult. Like, yeah, it's just because what you're essentially watching is two people that are pretending to like each other, who the world pretty much knows don't. Do you know what I mean? It's like two people that fucking hate each other, but they've got to play at centre back together. It's like, you know, Trump hates Starmer, and you know Starmer hates Trump, and they sit there like, oh no, we got a great relationship, all this and that. Like, it's just like, oh mate, pack it in, please, pack it in. Like petting his dog, yeah, facts. Yeah, I'll give you my G bias in a sec, bro. Still, imagine how pissed he was at that. Yeah, bro, can you imagine how getting patted like that? Bro, I thought it was he was touching the king and that. You're not even allowed to touch the king, bro. I swear, you're not even meant to tap, bro. If I was the prince, yeah, because he was touching up the prince as well, the next king. What is it, Prince William? Bro, if I was him, I would have whispered in his ear like, bro, I want to be the king one day, and I do not fucking like that, yeah. So know yourself. And then walked off, and everyone would have been like, oh my god, Lou, you're amazing. No, I'm joking. You only just make them scenarios in your head. But no, bruv, I would have thought that the prince would have said to him, like, bruv, do not touch me like that, and do not touch my old man like that. But I suppose it just goes along with everything else in the UK, just the degradation of our self-respect as a nation. Don't give a fuck if America's the most powerful thing. If we say you don't touch the king, you don't touch him, bro. Simple. And if you do, you should be told straight. The prince should told him, bruv. One day you're going to be dead and I'll be king. So watch out, lad. Like petting his dog, yeah, facts, literally. 100% of build skills and foundations. Oh my god. Do you trade GBJ by every day? I've started to trade it. I had my first trade on it this week, and yeah, it's now one of my pairs that I'm looking at quite a bit. ICT can't trade. No, ICT can trade. I don't really know. I don't watch his content because he's so fucking boring. He can definitely teach and he can definitely explain things. Can he trade? I don't know. He's given enough value to the world for us to like leave him out from the hate train though. He's given enough value to the world even if he can't trade. Now he's poor psychology. He's like Jurgen, brilliant manager, Can tell you how to play football well, but just can't do it himself. Yeah, it's true. Can't really call all his concepts bogus. Some clearly do work, and I presumed he knew what he was doing. Yeah. God save the king. Trust me, king rules, bro. Trust me, God save the king. Bro, the king is the top G. I'm not going to lie, he doesn't really have that much aura, though. He just doesn't. If we're being completely honest, look. Let's just compare the first photo when we type up aura, alright? Really? Fucking really? Holy shit, this guy has no aura, bro. This guy's got no fucking aura at all. Big up the king, God save the king, but bro. We need Prince William ASAP. Can the king just retire? Bro, I bet you he's got aura. Okay, not gonna lie, he looks like a scrub. The queen's just goated. Like, you can go on any picture of the queen here. Like, look at that. Look at that, bruv. Look at that. They've even, the weather even got ready for the shoot. And the trees even died for the shoot. Look, certain trees have got leaves, but the ones in the front don't. Like, the trees, they're leaving the leaves. We're like, you know what? Who is that? Is that the queen? No. Who is that? Who the fuck is that? Even that, like, look at that. You can't find any, like, aura pics of King Charles. Even that, like, he's got no aura, man. Look at his face. He looks like your granddad after he's, like, shit himself and he's got, like, he's going senile. Like, oh, fuck. Like, man, come on. Just give us something. Like, bruv, what? Okay, I think we might have a saving grace. Okay, yeah. So this is where the aura comes into the forefront a bit. He looks exactly like a flushed away character there. But he's getting a bit more, I mean, shagging Princess Diana, that is aura. Is that aura? Not really. Is that real? Surely not. Is that real? Bro, he just really doesn't, innit? There's not really much aura at all. Fucking hell, he looks like Andy Carroll, mate. It's like Andy Carroll with his head tied up. Hair tied up. Charlie Austin. Bro, this guy is cooked. Now type in King Charles and his best mate Jimmy. Okay, now let's type up Trader Lawrence with his best mate Epstein. Trader Lawrence, mate, we know what we know what you're about. Yeah, guys, for those of you who didn't know, this one here, see in the comment section, this right here is Trader Lawrence. So here he is pictured with what looks like Piers Morgan. Is that Piers Morgan? No, I don't think it is. Bill Gates. Don't know who that is. Epstein, Trader Lawrence. In the chat. That's Trader Lawrence in this chat. Not Trump aura. Does Trump have aura? Bro, no one's got aura like World War II aura. I swear to God. Look, watch this. Every single one had a stupid amount of aura. Like, bruv, the amount... Wait, no, there's a better pick. Like, this one right here. This one's cold. Like, the aura to the max. Aura to the max. I mean, not going to lie. Could be better. We're not going to lie and say Hitler and Mussolini didn't have aura. They just did. And so did the Emperor Hirohito, whatever the guy of Japan. All of them were just sick. Like, even that. Look at the garms, bro. Look at that trench coat that Churchill's got on. Look at that. Can you imagine Starmer trying pulling that off? Bro, Starmer could not pull that off in a million years. Look at that rascal trench coat. Look at this as well. Not even a cigar. Man smoking a fag. We got Stalin just smoking a fag with Truman, I think that is, and just Churchill. Even these two, and like these two would just link up on some Ant and Deck type shit. Like everyone's against us, but we're like there, and that they do look pretty cold. Look, even Hirohito. Let me show you him. Hirohito, people don't even think of. This guy's got next level aura, and he's like a side character. Like, look at that. You don't get him like that anymore. You don't get the Japanese monarch or whatever they have prime minister like that. Look at him, bro. He probably died from like seppuku as well, which is just pure aura to the max. That we will never get a period in time with more aura than World War Two. Everything about it, man. Everything about it was just pure and utter aura, man. Aura farming, some would even say. Trump has too much aura. Everyone's saying Trump has aura. Trump does have aura. Let's see. Prince Andrew aura. Trump does have aura. Trump's got aura. Trump doesn't have aura. Kim Jong-un has aura. Does Trump have aura? I don't know if he does, you know. That's aura for sure. That is aura. That is defo. That is as well. that was his mugshot as well, wasn't it? Or was that his? No, that was just his That was just his running picture, wasn't it? I'm not gonna lie. He does have aura. Like that's aura as well. That is G. Is he holding his fucking hand? No. He kind of stat pads based on this. He doesn't have a great deal of aura, but based on this one picture, he's stat padded to the T. Like he's stat padded up massively. GU starting to move. EU starting to move. DXY starting to move. DXY taking a Friday high. Yeah, nice. All right, this is where we get serious. Do you think about me now and then? All right, we got this 15-minute imbalance, so we want to close below this imbalance. Do you think about me now and then? As I'm coming home again. We want an inversion of this here while we get back to our research. That's Aura literally watching his own nuke go off whilst wearing a jacket. That's fucking sick. You can tell he's smoking a cigarette as well or something. This as well. You've got no need to be dripping that hard. You can wear whatever you want and you've got some leather fur jacket on. It's just gangster as anything. Even this. That is literally like saying, brother, I'm wearing whatever I want. That as well. Look at him. He knows. He knows he's got a pattern. He's like, no one else in the world has got it like me. No one else in the world has got this many bitches on his arm than me. Okay, whoa. Without glasses. Yo. He needs to put glasses on. Okay, fucking hell. Look how much aura he loses without glasses. Because when he's smiling, you can't really notice it. Yeah, man. Look at him there. No glasses, bro. You need the shade. Kim Jong-un, if you're watching the stream and a little fly on the wall or a little birdie tells me you do actually watch these streams, keep them glasses on, mate. And even go for a pair of aviators. Like, can you imagine Kim Jong-un in a pair of these? In a pair of, like, Versace aviators? For fuck's sake. Hang on, I've got to answer this. Fucking bullshit, mate. That's actually bullshit, guys. Alright, Trump always pulls a face like he's smelling a fart. Sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, imagine Kim Jong-un in a pair of these. Mate, get me in North Korea right now. If he appears on TV with these on, bruv, look, imagine that, but he had these on. Bruv, just instant impact. Instant impact. Someone tell Kim Jong-un that aviators exist. Oh, wow, it's because UN. Is he just at the UN in all of these photos? Any photo, even that. Imagine with that. Bruv, come on now. North Korea final boss. You're not laughing. You're not joking. You are not joking. Bruv, look at that. That would be insane, mate. Insane. Just get this video to the North Korean government ASAP. Drug dealer blood. No. My oven. I got an oven cleaner coming to clean the oven, but he's got for some reason come early. Meant to be here at 12, and now he's coming now. Got an imbalance here again, so we want to see if we invert this. We've got a clear imbalance for EU, and we've also got a clear imbalance for GU. So we'll see if we get these closes. Not gonna lie, we have been mocked here. Do you think DXY grab? Do you think EU is strong enough without Friday low? Yeah, I mean it's just gonna follow the DXY, bro. It's gonna follow the DXY. If DXY inverts, then that's what EU and GU will do. So it doesn't really matter about EU and GU so much. EU did take. Yeah, that's fine. Thing is I don't like about GBP, JPY is the pound's so weak. GU at break even, chance to get the magnets out. What did you get in on, bro? Who's in any trades right now? Let me know in the chat if you're in on any trades. Let me know.
You'll see Wayne in a little bit, but you gotta show this local artist some love. It's your hometown, it's your home city. What I gotta say is, let's show this kid from Toronto some Toronto love. And when you're done, please go check his music out. Go check his music out on all platforms. Please go check his music out. So, hey, let's do it.
Start doing it, bro. I want to see the video finish. That is 30. Looks like it could be the Friday. Looks like it could get Friday low reaction off the 15-minute FVG. Yeah, man. We just want to see how it closes. This is why I think closes are so important. We got 7 minutes left, so we'll see. It's important you wait, man, and you don't get too preemptive with these. Oh, mate, this fucking GJ. You are the one that got away today, but I nearly had you by the scruff of the balls, mate. The scruff of the balls. I had you by the scruff of the balls. You just about got out. You're a lucky man. You're a lucky man. You didn't find no weapons in the car, you silly man. You silly, silly man. Push it to the limit. You got stopped. Anticipated the Friday low to get swept, but I did look pretty good to enter. But EU wanted the Friday low, so that's me done for the week. Fair play, John. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's why you just want to wait for your confirmations, man. You're going to wait for them certain confirmations. Remember, the 15 minutes always going to take precedent. The reason being is if you look, a lot of the time, it may feel like we're disrespecting 5 minutes. So here, it may look like we're disrespecting 5 minutes, but all we're actually doing is filling 15. So look, a lot of people would have seen that as an inversion, which you wouldn't have been like stupid to have done. And it looks like we're inversing that, right? But what we're actually doing is just filling a higher time frame one, filling the 15. So whenever you see a 5 minute inversion, chat, this is a good bit of advice. Whenever you see an inversion, like a 5 minute inversion, go on the 15 and see, is their 15 minute a bit higher that we're tapping into? And you can see there, for example, we are. Another example, you could have done that right now. So you could have said, oh, a lot of people would have said, oh, we've inverted the 5 minute, just like someone would have said there. But then you go on the 15 minute and see, are we actually mitigating something else? Yes, we are. We actually have this 15 minute, this bigger 15 minute, which we're filling. So whenever you're entering off of the 5 minute confirmation, check the 15 minute as well. You'll be stupid not to. GU's remaining strong though. Bitch would be like 2 and a bit are up now. Really? Only 2 are up? It looks more than that. Yeah, fair enough. Lou, check Discord DM. Hey, no, that does look cold. That does look absolutely cold. Let me show you, lot. Instant improvement. Instant improvement here. That is gangster. Look at that. Bro, I can't explain it, but all of his words now, he can say whatever he wants. It's still cool. He could say anything. He could talk gibberish and everyone would still look like, that guy's pretty cold, innit? That guy's pretty sick. Bro, tell me that has not made an instant impact to him. That looks sick. That looks proper sick. It even matches his hair. It even matches his hair. Look, you got the little bridge bit there, little bridge. Then you got the big little bulges there. It's perfect. He looks so much cooler with that. So much cooler. Yo. Bruv. Did I just close everything? I don't even remember doing that. Did I even fucking do that? What the fuck? Sure I didn't even close that, but alright. That looks like Ruth Davidson. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's harsh. That's real harsh. I'll not let my mother. I'll become it. I was going to say, that's her mum. Yeah, fair play, Ruth. Who the fuck is this? I remember the House of Lords. How did she get that? She's a Tory, though. Microsoft Edge is insanity, is it? Wow, what's wrong with Microsoft Edge? DXY needs to come down, someone said. I mean, the main thing is we can see it interacting with these. So regardless if it goes long or short, we know that what we're looking at is working. What we're looking at is being respected by the market. So it's just a matter of time before it happens in our direction and we're catching that trade. We have got, how long left? 20 seconds left of the close. Doesn't look like any of these are going to invert. GU's still sort of trading within. Euro's pretty much rejected it, although it hasn't taken the external. Remember, we want a fully completed fair value gap would be from internal to external. For it to be fully completed. Let's just draw it on so we know what could have been. Yeah, it was literally half a pip off. Yeah, that was unlucky, man. That was bare unlucky, that one. I did send that into the signals as well. GJ just don't want to invert the 15. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I haven't even really been looking at this, to be honest, bro. Just, I kind of see us as already disrespecting this price action. The fact we've already had a change of character over it. So remember, normally the reason, like, we want to fill the internal, then go to external. So you basically want to make sure it gets inverted so that you know we're not going to fill it and then go to external. But obviously we're not, because we've already gone to external, but we've gone to the external high. Right, so if you're looking at internal, external, that's our internal's been disrespected, so we're not going to continue that. We're actually going to aim for the high, which has been evident in the fact we broke external liquidity from the high. We've now broken to the upside, so the range is from here to here, and we then look for internal liquidity of that range, of which I picked out here. So then the next move should be to there. So remember, just follow through your internal, external. Why do we care about this being inverted if it's obviously already said it's not going to do that, and it's already taken the opposite side? Because now it's flipped. We now have a high, a low in a bullish range. So we're looking for a bullish internal and a bullish, well, external high, so a bullish high to be taken. All good, Mehmet. How are you, bro? Been in DD playing Clash Royale for hours now. It's getting boring. Henry, you can play me if you want, and I'll just beat you quickly. I'll beat you nice and quickly. She wanted to run Scotland like North Korea. Oh, mad. Retapping the imbalance again. So let's see how we'd react. Again, a few people in the chat are waiting for it. Yeah, EU is cooked. Patience pays. That looks like... Yen is fighting the DTO right now. Let's have a look. Yeah, we're sort of trading below it, which is nice. Again, we got the higher time frame on our favour. If you go on the 4 hour, hide the indicators real quick. See, we've got the ranges from the high to the low. We've just filled our premium internal liquidity and also taken our CRT high and leaving our CRT low. So really, we should get that move down. We should really get that move down. Now, everything's in line for us to get that move down. I'll be surprised if we don't, if I'm honest. I will be surprised if we don't. That'll be an unlikely reversal. Because as well, if we draw on this as well. Remember what I say, boys. What do you want to have on your side? You want to have index, higher time frame trend, and CRT. Do we have the M basket? Yes, we do. Do we have higher time frame CRT? Yes, we do. Do we have the trend, higher time frame trend? Yes, we do. So that's all three. CRT, index, and trend on the higher time frame. Alright, I'm off, bro. No trade for me today night. Sweet, bro. Morning view. Sweet, Jay. Sweet, brother. Yeah, if we go on the 15 minute of this as well, you can see what's happened. It's a really nice open high. So this one, open, high, then we want low, close. So we've already opened and had that nice move high. So now we just need that move low. Remember, what else is it going to be? It can either be open, high, low, close, or open, low, high, close. So the candle's either going to print extremely bullishly, like with no bottom wick basically. So right now the candle looks like that. There's no bottom wick, like that. A bullish candle like that. I personally think everything that we know about the market tells us we should come down. We've got this weekly external low, and we've got this daily CR. Really? Please, fuck off, please. Got this weekly external low here, and this daily CRT low. So yeah, man, price should just continue and continue and continue. The only fair value gap we really have is this 2 hour here, and this has got a fair bit of a way down to tap in. So we're only aiming for the daily true open on GJ. So GJ should hit the daily true open by the time this comes into here and fully fills this. You know where you are. Alright. It is 9:50, so we've got 10 minutes left till we get a 4 hour close. 10 minutes left till we get a 4 hour close. Let's look what that would mean. That would mean a bullish close for GJ. Bullish close for GJ. That would also be... That's it. Well, it would be a bearish potentially for DXY. The main thing that this 4 hour close is going to give us is CRT on JPY, to be fair. That is the main thing it's going to give us. I am gonna grow wings. And even with this, if we do the daily on this as well. You can see. Open, low. Want to get the high, close. Fucking hell. I need a tissue, bruv, and I've got no tissues. It's quite nice here the way we've got this drawn out, because we got... Fucking hell, I barely need a tissue. We've got the premium, we've got the discount, and we've got the segment of the day. So we can really visualize the market really nicely with this, using just some simple concepts. Premium area of the range, discount area of the range, current day open, current day close. It really narrows it down of what we've actually got. And then when you think, would you rather buy knowing we're in the discount, or would you rather buy knowing we're in the discount, or sell knowing we're in a discount? Obviously, you'd much rather be buying at a discount price. So that's probably what smart money are going to do, especially on this higher time frame perspective. Don't know why they wouldn't do that. 2 secs though, chat. Let me go to get a tissue. You reckon G you could come up? Don't know, man. GU to come up. It's going to depend on the DXY, bro. I'll be real. And massively on the close as well. Massively on the close. Which the DXY is obviously disaligned in it. I just forgot that, for fuck's sake. So yeah, we wait for the close on EU and GU. GU right now looks very bearish. So, I mean, it's tapped into what we wanted it to tap into, that daily imbalance. EU looks like it could be coming for that order block as well. To be fair, at this point, I'd rather the per day low get swept on EU. And then GU, we just wanted to fill this imbalance a bit more. But yeah, again, it's just keeping your eyes on these inversions, really, man. That's all it really is. That's all it really is. Seeing if we get an inverted fair value gaps or if we just continue in the order flow that we've been getting. We can see the price is tapped in and reacted, so we know if we invert it, it's going to be something significant. I am gonna grow. I bet I want to listen to that song. Breaking, Candace Owens releases an unseen photo of Tyler Robinson at Dairy Cream in OREM at 6:49. He is seen unbothered, calm in a maroon shirt, blue jeans. Oh, what a fucking little idiot. He's so butters as well. He's actually so butters. Let me send this to you on Discord, Stu, so I can pull it up. Look how butters this guy is. It's absolute, mate. It's the look on his face that pisses me off as well. Look at the look on this guy's face. He's looking at the TV like, oh yeah, look at me. I've actually, notice me. I'm finally noticed. Look at him. Look. Oh look. I'm on TV. Look how butters he is, bro. Like for real. Can I? Bro, look how butters you are. Like seriously, man. Can I? Can I do text? Look at him, fucking absolute. Look, you can tell what he's thinking. Like, you know them people. His life is so shit. He's so unnoticed. He's so unspectacular. No one's ever noticed him. No woman's ever spoke to him. No one's ever showed him. He's not special at anything at all. And he's finally done something to get people to like somewhat talk about him. And he's looking at the TV like, look at the TV, look at the TV. What a fucking little retard. What an absolute retard. Fucking mate. He just butters as well. He just absolutely butters. Lou 1v1 me. Henry, I think you're a bit too easy for me. I've actually got skill, so bear that in mind. How many trophies you got? And what's your name? Let's wait for this 4-hour close. Once 4 is confirmed, would you be looking to jump in? It's probably not going to re-tap in, bro, to be honest. If it re-taps into entry, then yeah. But I just think that's unlikely that we actually are going to re-tap. Thing is, unlikely we're going to get that double tap. Not even re-tap, I mean actually tap in, because obviously we haven't actually been tapped in yet. But yeah, I think it's unlikely we do. We'll see though, man. Hopefully that 4-hour close can just confirm it to us. We have got 40 seconds left. As long as it closes above that, then we've got CRT on our side. So we've got 30 seconds. 50k, you dweeb. Oh, you're one of them, man. Bum out. Bum out, guys. No, you ain't. No one in our clan's even got that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Top of our clan, Marley. 7,500 battles won. Bruv, I've got less than 1,000, I'm pretty sure. Who else? Henry, there you are. 3,600 battles won. Bruv, you've played like fucking 4 times the amount of games I've played. And to be fair, most of the games I even play is 2v2. Because I'm just so under-leveled, it's a joke. I'll play you after this game anyway. You'll probably beat me though, but I'll still play you. GJ been boring. Been in since 50% of the FVG. Oh, what, since here? Fucking hell, yeah. You have literally been in here for ages. So I'm assuming you got in right there. So you've been in this trade now for over 2 hours, which is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. We did get that CRT closed though. We did. We've got that CRT closed now. On the 4 hour. We've got that closed. Let's have a look at EU, GU on the imbalances. Still nothing really from EU, nothing really from GU. Okay, GU's actually inverted it and tapped in. Is anyone getting in on GU? Or are we all waiting for the DXY first? If you wait for the DXY, then you're probably going to be waiting for EU as well. But yeah, GU's obviously ready to go. So let me know, is anyone getting in on GU? Close at $20, profit on GU, not liking it. Fucking hell, jumping in GJ. Fucking hell, you closed that GU to jump in GJ. You do realise they're both pound pairs, so if one of them TPs, the other one probably will as well. It's bare hot today, though. See if we tap into that entry. Bro, the guy, you see the guy who killed Charlie Kirk as well. His girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, you know, he was like a transgender. It wasn't even a proper transgender either. It was literally just a dude with long hair. Like, bro, just say you're gay, innit? There's no need to kill someone over your love of a dude to convince yourself that it's actually a woman. Honestly, it's so fucked up. It wasn't even a convincing one. It wasn't even one you'd look at and be like, oh, I thought that was actually a bird, like fucking hell. It was literally just a guy with long hair. Not even long hair. I had longer hair than him about a month ago. What are you saying, Alf? What are you saying, brother? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't care that Charlie Kirk died. And I don't care if I lose my job over it. I don't care that Charlie Kirk... Wait, what? I don't care if I lose my job over this. I don't care that Charlie Kirk died. My name is Jerome Powell and I work as the chairman of the Federal Reserve. Sorry. Nah, big up Charlie Kirk though, bad. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, every time. Real one, real one. Life's too short, no cap. Ain't me, G, different guy getting in GJ. Oh. Oh, trap. Oh, fair play. Fair play, bro. Fair play. GJ gonna jump in, tap in. Fair play. I see a bit. I was bare funny though. I see a tweet like that yesterday. It was, you know what? I don't care if I lose my job. Charlie Kirk deserved it. My name's Ruben Amorim. I'm the head coach and manager of Manchester United. As English people, it's not our job to give a shit about Charlie Kirk, lol. Well, it's just a bit of a retarded point, mate. You could use that about... You could literally say, as an English person, it's not our job to care about Palestine. You could literally say that as well. So, pretty weak. Pretty weak line of logic there. I'm not going to lie, because it can be applicable to literally anything that doesn't happen in our country, so... If you think we're not influenced by what goes on in the West, you're cooked. Yeah, trust me, Henry, bro. Rest in peace, Charlie Kizzy. Went out like a real one. GJ has not been moving, it's so annoying. Trust me, bro, it's just been consolidating, but it looks like it's been consolidating, but it's actually been moving just as much as EU or GU. It's just the range is so big. Like, even look at this little leg here. This is probably like 15 pips, 20 pips. You look, 25 pips. That's a decent move. It's about humanity, not a country. Yeah, exactly, man. It was literally killed for religious beliefs, like. Religion doesn't really have any borders. Everyone drop a like on the stream, no chat. Alright, looks like we could be coming down to entry. Fucking hell, this has been a drag. I'm going to stay on until... I'm going to give it another 15-minute candle. We'll give it one 15-minute candle. If it doesn't tap in, then I'm going to jump off. So, 8 minutes left. If we don't tap in, then I'm probably going to jump off because this is a bit tedious now. Let me know if is anyone jumping in on GU. Let me know. E-Long's now showing. Yeah, man, we got that close yet, though? We're still waiting for the close. Yeah, we're still waiting for the close, man. Still waiting. 8 minutes left on the close. 1 hour CRT. I don't really use 1 hour CRT, but fair play, bro. Yeah, man, that's the main thing we're looking at is this 15-minute. I will be if he gets retapped. What is that, GU you mean? It's a bit choppy, so it probably will, to be fair. Fucking hell, man. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
A film about the power of...
Love Odegaard, they love Rice, they love Calafiori.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really in there? Reese, we were just seeing a film about the power of football, soccer you would call it.
Yes.
And the last time you came onto the show, we talked about you being a football fan, and it is so good
Bruv.
to see how much of a community it can build.
Sorry.
A film about the power of football, soccer you would call it.
Yes.
Where was you under Rob Holding and Callum Chambers? Cedric on the right. Who did we even have on the left? Fuck knows. Who did we even play in the left during that period? Kolasinac. Bruv, where was you with the back four of Rob Holding, Callum Chambers, Sad Kolasinac, and Cedric Suarez? Where was you? Because it's, oh yeah, Calafiori, Declan Rice. It's all well and good now, all these Americans starting to support us. Where was you under Good Evening? Where was you under Wenger for like 10 years while we were shit? All the Americans coming now. Bruv, ask an American, do you know Nacho Monreal? Ask an American, do you know fucking, do you know Francis Coquelin? Do you remember what Hazard did to him? And what I had to face in school the next day? Do you remember when we got smoked 6-1 by Chelsea and I had to face everyone? Do you remember when we got spanked 8-2 by United? I like Calafiori, I like Rice. Late comers, man. To be fair, I still don't like the look of EU. I'd rather see the 4-hour low swept in the into the tiny 1 hour FVG for longs. Yeah, I really don't like the 1 hour time frame. I really don't. It's too unreliable. I'd rather see the 4-hour low swept than into the tiny 1 hour FVG. All right, down into this one here. Fair play. Yeah, like, you got to think price. This isn't going to be what dictates price. These, like, 5 candles equal 1 candle, and the real imbalance is there. Right? So, and the same way, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles, that equals 1 candle, and the real imbalance of it is there. So that's what we do with a higher time frame. It just means that you get what price is actually reacting off, not just like a random level. CRT close is nice though, so realistically we should move now. We should move to the upside. I don't know why we're taking so pissing long. 4 minutes left till the close. Doesn't look like it's going to tap in before the end of the 15-minute. Opening my childhood wounds.
We talked about you being a football fan and
country right now, your wife or Hitler?
Wow. Imagine showing this to someone in 2015. Imagine showing this to someone in 2015. A 12-foot golden statue of President Trump holding a Bitcoin was unveiled outside the Capitol on 3rd Street. Imagine showing that to someone in 2015 and telling them, I promise this is actually real. I promise you this is real. And it's not AI. Because, oh yeah, we have AI now. Daily CRT on JPY. Basket needs to come in clutch, otherwise I will be very cross. I've just invented a sick new toy. I'm gonna stop using it though. It's a new little thing I invented just now, boys. I'll be selling them for £20 a pop if this trade don't come through. Come on, man. Right, I'm gonna give it 3 more minutes and I'm gonna jump off if this don't tap in. 3 minutes. Come on. Come on. The most haram trade of all time. Oh, shit. Alright. Not gonna lie, chat. Someone's at my door and I need to let them in. They're here to clean my house. So, yeah, I need to let them in. 2 secs. 2 secs. 2 secs. 2 secs. What's the Clash Royale clan name? It's called Richesse, bro. Richesse. Can't you get in GBJPY after it goes above the high instead of waiting until it goes down more? Yeah, you can, but you're just going to get a worse entry, bro. And we want to aim for this, which is quite a short entry. The Daily True Open, quite a short entry, so if you was to enter like now, it's going to move the RR to like a 2-1. Do you really want to jump in at a 2-1? It's way more worth it if it's like a 6-1. And especially considering this is not a stupid entry. It's not like a ridiculous entry. But yeah, chat, we're going to give it 1 more minute to see if we tap in. And then I'm going to jump off. I need to go show matey boy what's what. But yeah, big up to everyone who tuned in today, man. Big up to everyone who liked, commented, shared the stream. Community's growing, boys. We're trying to hit 3k subs, which we will hit. New bootcamp video will drop once the old one gets 100 likes. So if you haven't seen the most recent bootcamp video, go watch it, go drop it a like, and go drop a comment as well. We're probably going to be doing a giveaway later, so make sure you're there, tuning in, ready for the giveaway. Yeah, Mace will be live at 1. Next week, we're going to be live at 8 AM every single day. And we're going to be consistent with it. I mean, we was consistent for like 3 days this week, but then, yeah, Friday was a bit of a mad one for me. I had bare shit going on. But anyway, chat, big up to everyone. And someone said, can you go over the Daily Trope? And I'll go over it in the next one, bro. In the next live or in a YouTube video or something. But I'm going to jump off now. But big up to everyone who tuned in. Not really many trades today. Just had this JPY, was literally the only one. And that really doesn't look like it's going to be tapping in anytime soon. It might. 5 seconds left. It might tap in. I don't know. I'll be staying updated on the Discord, boys. So everyone get in the Discord. Be posted. Be ready. This one was sent into the signals as well. So we'll see if it plays out. But anyway, boys, appreciate you all tuning in. Best community in the game. And I'll catch you in the next live, boys. Sweet.